Hello everyone. Today is Wednesday, May 8th, 2024 at 10:14 a.m. in the morning. Excuse me. So, last night I think I didn't get to go to bed until like after 1 o'clock or about 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'm not going to go into deep detail, but I had this weird dream that this Hispanic female that I know, that she was in my dream, and in the dream, the foster grandma Mildred Collins was still alive, and they had this little tiny house that it was just me and the foster grandma Mildred Collins living in this tiny little house in the dream. And in the dream, I was considered homeless, but the foster grandma let me come and stay by her in this tiny little house. And so then the Hispanic woman, she was interviewing the foster grandma, asking her lots of questions and stuff. And in the dream, the foster grandma was patient and never got tired of the questions. So, then I thought, well, that was strange because it seemed like the type of dream that felt like as if I was really experiencing it. And then I woke up in real life here at the hotel, and I was woke up feeling kind of confused. So then at the moment I got that well, it's not an outfit together, but the shirt and pants that I wore for the court date last week. I'm washing that, and I washed it just now, and I'm drying it in the dryer right now. And so then I'm packed, gotta pack up and leave out of here. So in my bank account I have still that $100, and plus, well, it's $101 in one of the numbers that I don't like. So but other than that, I would have $1 and something in the bank and 83 cents in cash. So I forgot about that chicken wrap. It didn't even seem like a chicken salad, but whatever chicken salad wrap, I forgot about that. So I had that and the leftover mozzarella cheese sticks and the last of the little peanut butter cups, and also the last green juice. I didn't eat, well, I couldn't, I guess I must have still been stuffed from yesterday because I wasn't really that hungry. But the other two bagels, I don't even know if I should just give them away to another homeless person if I find them, or if I see another homeless person or something, or just I don't know what to, I don't know, but I mean, since I'll be out on the streets, I won't have a way to really warm them up. But so on the video from the guy that made a supportive video about me yesterday, or it was the day before he made the video, but I found out about it yesterday. And so my twin sister and her cult followers, they're all on his page, trying to, the sex trafficking online gang stalkers are trying to persuade the guy against me. And then so I caught my twin sister lying to him and saying Candy is an imposter and a scammer. No, you a fucking sex trafficker. That's what you are. You a sex trafficking gang stalker, and you delusionally believe you're your own twin sister's pimp. That's the reason why you're sick enough to treat me in the same way that a baby daddy would treat a female with domestic violence abuse. That's how you treat me. The way the foster brother Joe used to treat his 800 fucking wives. You delusionally believe that you're a freaking man and trying to and that's what when my twin sister and Mark got into that fight or whatever, Mark specifically said that my twin sister tried to manhandle him. But she didn't tell that part. She made it like as if she just asked why the family hate her, and then Mark just jumped on her for no reason. Come to find out, she lied about that. And they both were lying about the situation. So if Mark beat her up and bloodied her face up, and then a friend of the family held her down and let Mark beat and pound on her, but that's a whole messed up situation right there, you know. And then they say that Mark had to go to that he went to jail, and that she set him up to go to jail, and he had to take, like, I guess that was must have been part of the deferred prosecution or something, for him to take anger management classes. So this was back in 2015, and then David Jane was the one who called me up and told me that and I thought it was my twin sister and Wyatt fighting again, because a few months prior she pulled a gun out on Wyatt and then switched her story up and lied multiple times. So, you know, you want your own twin sister to freaking suffer. So, like, if it weren't for the $100 deposit or whatever, I would be at my last dollar. And then that fake Stephen O'Neill, I saw someone on TikTok screenshot a YouTube someone on TikTok screenshot a YouTube a YouTube comment that Stephen O'Neill made trying to gaslight, and so it's like, so I'm not the only TI that Stephen O'Neill is harassing. So Stephen O'Neill trying to force himself to subscribe to me. If you say you hate me and can't stand me, and then you say, oh, I'm a target and I'm your audience, so yeah, you are asking me. And I'm like, no, I never asked you for shit. I never asked you for anything. So me asking my subscribers, you know, for help with hotel room, or help with help with a way to have a place to have my belongings when I go to court and stuff like that. You know, and so it's like, you never harassed me before, but because you're mad at me because I blocked you about that rude Bitcoin comment that you made, and then all of a sudden now you think you got a fake license to harass. So then he tried to falsely compare me to a situation of Nazi prisoners stealing from other prisoners and stuff like that. And he's like, oh yeah, that's what this like. But you're not even a victim of this program when you're sitting there perping, gaslighting, and trying to discredit and harass people who are TIs, while you a perp pretending to be targeted. As I said, where's your proof? 9 years ago, you had plenty of 9 or 10 years. That is plenty of years for you to make the decision and flip and sell out. So he was trying to manipulate. Stephen O'Neill was trying to manipulate for me to go back and forth and argue with him. You know. So it seems like Stephen O'Neill is worse than narc ass phony Anthony. It seems like he's worse than Anthony. And if you spell program like PROGRAMME, it sounds like you in a whole different fucking country. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you're in the UK freaking stalking and harassing me. I have a right to speak what I want on my freaking channel. If you don't like it, then you unsubscribe from me. But you're forcing yourself to subscribe so that you can narcissistically try to control someone. It's like Stephen O'Neill is trying to act like Chief Handler. The same kind of harassment with Chief Handler, but at the same time trying to pretend that he's targeted. Well, where's your proof, and why you're not homeless? And then you pretend that you're suffering and struggling. So you gave now I got more proof that you are so a perp. And I don't think it seemed like one video of years ago where you pretending that you're talking about electronic harassment, and another video you just sitting at a desk talking. I don't think you ever were targeted. You're a fucking agent. So if someone is content with their own twin sister starving for the rest of the month, and today I looked outside and it looks like it's supposed to rain, but I don't know if it's gonna rain. And then I have to try to figure out what hotel to go to next, only for one night. But I don't know if over the weekend, if I'm supposed to be eligible for one free hotel night over the weekend. If I don't know if I would have enough points once I get out of here, but it would take a couple of days or a few days to kick in for me to have enough points to have a free hotel night. After earning from staying here or at any hotel, well, not every hotel, but it depends. So me staying here 5 nights, I probably will end up having enough that I think I'm confident that I will have enough to earn a free night. And so so yeah, like, y'all stripped me of jobs and housing and everything, and then for me to try to ask for help, y'all falsely talk about me scamming people. Because my twin sister started that false rumor about me. Well, no, originally it was that narcissistic control freak fake TI perp. What's her name? Eurydice Gonzalez, that hangs out with the fake wannabe Hawaiian TI perp Olga Limpkin. Both of them are perps with narcissistic personalities. Fake. Excuse me. And they're pretending that they're in this fight, but they're like Stephen O'Neill and Eurydice Gonzalez, Olga Limpkin, Darius, Miss Samantha, Monique, 144 Calicate. They're all freaking terrorists amongst the wheat. And many more narcissistic control freak fake TI perps. Anthony is another one. So, I'm not selling out and I'm not playing both sides. But y'all, as I say, y'all would rather see someone prostitute than to see someone freaking make an honest living. If you pretend to be targeted and you participating in the gang stalking, you're freaking disgusting. Oh, and another one, Trisha is another fake perp. And a lot of these motherfuckers like to try to hide behind Christianity or hide behind the fake Black Hebrew Israelites cult, or try to hide behind religion. And then people make excuses for my twin sister, and they try to make like, oh well, maybe she's mind control. No, she know what the fuck she's doing. She's doing this deliberately. Like, as I said, how you gonna call me the narcissist and you calling me schizophrenic and crazy? Now, the true narc victim is the one who is being called crazy and schizophrenic and being discredited. While I'm sitting here trying to tell the truth, and my twin sister lies to people and saying that I'm a scammer and an imposter and a fraud as a way to distract people from her real perp agenda. As I said, you can go look on her videos and see her perping and harassing me with numbers that I don't like and harassing me about the red velvet cake, trying to gaslight and discredit me and everything. And then she practices witchcraft and using witchcraft to get people to believe her lies. Evil to the core. And I'm not shutting the fuck up. I'm not shutting up. So, you know, as I said, I'm doing whatever I need to do to survive. Like, as I said, y'all make sure that you try to block me from making a living from my writings, just so y'all can have the false narrative that old Candy's a beggar and scammer. I have proof of my targeting, and y'all gonna, with me having to be on the streets, y'all gonna see some gang stalking evidence today. So, I heard that it's supposed to rain. They say it's supposed to rain tomorrow, and then that they're supposed to have a cold front after, like, tomorrow, and all weekend it's supposed to be a cold front, and then it's supposed to rain every day next week. It's supposed to rain every day next week. So what am I supposed to do having nowhere to go? Shelters be full. And then even if shelters aren't full, they gang stalk me out of the shelters, or they reject me from shelters. Or I caught shelters lying to me and saying that they're full when they weren't. Multiple shelters have done that to me. Lie and say that there's no room. And I was forced to have to be on the streets in Cincinnati. Could never, like last year, I could never get into a shelter, and I was forced to have to be on the streets out in the freaking cold, and was afraid I was gonna die. I was afraid I was gonna freeze to death, and y'all don't care about that. But you want your own twin sister dead, though, while you just fucking living it up. You know, but as I said, like, me getting a job, my twin sister helped to sabotage the job opportunity at the airport, and was attempting to conspire to have me wrongfully fired from the Piccadilly job. So, you know, she rejoices when she sees me getting wrongfully fired from jobs and banned and kicked out of places due to me standing up and defending myself against gang stalkers. And she will always defend and agree with outsiders, strangers, perps, rather than having your own twin sister's back. But she lies to people and say that Candy is not loyal. But I'm So yeah, if you don't like me asking for help, I'm not asking you, Steven, for any help. So unsubscribe and stay away from me. You are not entitled to the right to force yourself to subscribe and follow me, or try to control what somebody posts. As I say, you're just mad because you're freaking blocked after you made that fake rude comment, you know, about Bitcoin. And as I said, you're too old to be freaking harassing and bullying somebody. And shame on you for bullying a damn female. So, I mean, as I said, I've seen him make dozens of harassing comments on other people and trying to gaslight and discredit. And I got screenshots of that too, of him harassing another person in the TI community that's really being targeted. But Stephen, you don't even have any proof at all about yourself being gang stalked. All you are is just freaking talk and mouth. But I got my evidence. So, and I'm going to continue to ask for help as needed. So, yeah, be on the lookout for me to ask for help this week.